Welcome to LVT-SHOWBIZ channel. Full stop. Today LVT-SHOWBIZ channel we bring you the following hot information. When love is no longer a secret, Wang and Shen Yu's emotional confession shakes the world. Three voices broke the silence, and the internet stopped. In the glittering world of entertainment, where every emotion is curated and every image is polished, it's rare to witness something raw, unfiltered, and deeply human. But recently, the world watched in awe as three powerful voices, Wang, and Shen Yu, spoke their truths, shaking the very foundations of the celebrity world. It began with Lu, known for her elegance and emotional depth, who released a short, unedited video. No PR team, no flashy edits, just her, sitting quietly in front of a small camera, face bare, eyes unflinching. "I've been silent for too long," she said. "But there are things that need to be said. Not for attention. Not for fame. But because truth deserves air." Her words pierced the surface of the entertainment world like a needle through silk. She didn't name anyone. She didn't spill secrets. But fans heard her loud and clear. One name kept appearing, Wang. Wang's rooftop live stream, The Confession Under the Stars. Hours later, something happened that no one expected. Wang went live. It was midnight. Fans from around the world blinked at their screens as a live stream notification popped up. Dylan appeared, sitting alone on a rooftop, dressed in black, under a blanket of stars. His voice was low, his face calm, but his eyes shimmered with unshed emotion. "I didn't plan to speak tonight. But sometimes, life doesn't follow scripts. When the moment comes, you either face it or run. And I'm done running." He held a silver ring on a chain around his neck, his fingers trembling slightly. Fans instantly recognized it, the same ring Shen Yu once wore during the Meteor Garden promotional tour. Yes, there was love. There was a promise. There was a future we imagined. Things didn't end because of lies, but because life changed and we weren't ready. The vulnerability in his voice was palpable. For the first time, Wang confirmed what fans had only dared to speculate for years, that his bond with Shen Yu went beyond fiction. It was real, tender, and, ultimately, too fragile to survive the spotlight. Shen Yu speaks softly, "I forgive you, and I forgive myself." As fans tried to process Dylan's confession, Shen Yu quietly posted a photo. It was a serene shot of a misty shoreline. Her silhouette stood alone, facing the sea. The caption said only, "I forgive you. And I forgive myself." It hit like thunder wrapped in silk. And then came a short video. No dramatic music, no flashy visuals. Just Shen Yu, calm, collected, but her voice carried the weight of years left unspoken. "We were young. We believed love could fix everything. But sometimes love isn't about holding on. It's about letting go, before it turns into something that hurts." She looked into the camera, her gaze soft and resolute. "I never hated him. I never will. What we had was real. And that's enough for me." In that moment, she didn't just speak for herself. She spoke for millions who had loved and lost, who had struggled to find closure, who had been holding on to memories that no longer served them. Three words that broke the internet: "Then let's heal." And just when it seemed the emotional wave had crested, Wang struck again, not with another speech, but with a quiet act of solidarity. He reposted Shen Yu's video with just three words. "Then let's heal." It wasn't a grand gesture. It wasn't meant to stir headlines. But it did. Because those three words meant something more than reconciliation, they meant freedom. Freedom from the past, from regrets, from hiding behind industry walls. The internet exploded. Fans across the globe didn't just react, they opened up. The comment sections turned into spaces of vulnerability. Strangers shared stories of past loves, regrets, forgiveness. People wrote letters to their exes. They cried, they healed. This wasn't a scandal. This was a movement. More than celebrity gossip, this became a global moment of healing. What began as a personal confession from three individuals soon transformed into a worldwide conversation about love, closure, and authenticity. Major media outlets from Seoul, Tokyo, Manila to New York covered the story, not under the entertainment section, but under culture and even wellness, because this wasn't just about three celebrities. This was about three people daring to be vulnerable in a world that punishes honesty. People who had never heard of Meteor Garden were suddenly captivated by what this moment represented, the courage to confront the past and walk into the future without shame. Here's what fans said. "I've never seen something this pure in celebrity culture before. I didn't know I needed to hear this until I did. I'm finally ready to forgive the person who hurt me. Thank you, Shen Yu." Social media platforms reported a noticeable uptick in positive engagement, acts of kindness, and messages of reconciliation following the trio's public confessions. Silence redefined, from fear to peace. In the days that followed, Lu, Dylan Wang, and Shen Yu all went silent on social media. No press releases. No fan meetups. No new posts. Just silence. But this time, it wasn't silence born of fear or image management. It was a sacred pause. Fans understood. The world, for once, didn't demand answers or appearances. Instead, people let them breathe. The silence itself became a language of peace. And as that silence grew, something incredible happened. The online world softened. Comment sections became safer. Public conversations became more nuanced. People were gentler with each other. It all began with three souls choosing to speak. Not a scandal, but a love story in its truest form. This wasn't about PR or damage control. It wasn't a breakup announcement. It wasn't a publicity stunt. This was something far rarer, a love story told after the love had ended. Lu started it all, with bravery, vulnerability, and a voice that refused to be muted. Dylan Wang laid his heart there under the stars, confessing what he could no longer carry alone. Shen Yu closed the circle, with grace, forgiveness, and a love that still lingered in the echoes. Their story is not about who hurt who, or who left first. It's not about timelines, paparazzi, or hidden clues. It's about humanness. About loving in silence. About letting go with dignity. About choosing healing over bitterness. This is a story for anyone who's ever loved and lost, and still believed in the beauty of what was shared. The beginning of something new. As the video fades and the posts go quiet, we are left with a message that lingers. Then let's heal. It's an invitation, not just to each other, but to all of us. To mend. To forgive. To love better the next time. Because real love doesn't always end in forever. Sometimes, it ends in freedom.